I have spent 2 decades worshipping words. I've been found crouching near bookshelves, forgetting to live, but remembering that I live in a world where I can stack words and build a wall to hide from an ocean of faces. I've always envisioned this ocean of faces as an angry flood, unforgiving, poison filled, out to consume me, determined, I imagine, to cause destruction. It is violent and vicious and venomous, and it is dark. And in this blinding, penetrating darkness, it has always been words that have held my trembling hands and jerked me forward. It has been words, working like dexterous construction workers, that make my path smooth enough to glide and slide and hop and jump and skateboard across. And yes, there are hurdles like you wouldn't believe. Hurdles stand, their hands on hips and smirk on lips, and I trip and I slip and I flip and I stumble. And there are bruises all over, but I get up. My face caked with untold stories, poems flowing from my nose instead of blood, and my mouth is not full of broken teeth but broken sentences. This body is made of not flesh and bones but language. Trust me, I have more poems in my cell phone than contacts, and I could name more authors than friends. You could put your hand in my throat and tear out my voice ruthlessly, and I'd still be able to recite Derek Walcott's Love After Love. You could break my bones and pour out a jar of words, squeeze the last frantic breath out of me, and the alphabet would trickle down your fingers. Love. As much as I worship words, I have seen them evaporate from my skin. They escape me when I think of you. I always thought words were elastic, could be stretched beyond imagination, but I hold my entire vocabulary on its edges, pull it with all my being, and it still fails to accommodate all that you are. You do not fit in the four-edge frame of my notebook. I do not have enough ink in my pen, enough soul in my body, enough courage in my heart to put you down on paper. You're not the kind that stays down. You're the kind that leaps up, snarls, bares his teeth, and rips me to shreds. You're the kind that makes me love my tatters, the kind that shatters my earth, the kind that splatters whatever it is that I am made of. Love, there have been days I have found myself sprawled across the floor with a paper heart and a hand that bleeds ink, waiting for words to come prop me up so that I could build you a cathedral of walls painted with poetry. I have wanted to whisper sonnets into your ears, to engrave stories on your skin, but the words refuse to come. And I lay there embracing the cold, wordless, mad earth, one where my autobiography is a dictionary with holes. So I write you a poem about my inability to write you a poem, love. This is almost my ode to your magnanimity. Boyzone covered the Bee Gees song. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your breath away. I do not have words to take your breath away, love. I only have the lack of words.